Welcome back to Let's Replay NWN2 original campaign. This is Big Los, and we're back in Port Last. We didn't go to Ember quite yet because I wanted to go and get those items that we couldn't sell, and then show you that we could indeed sell them at Haljal, since he is a fence. So let's go to Yask first. You need armor? Show me what you have. So we have this ring, and Nishiko is holding on to it, and actually I think this guy's a fence too. He's going to give us 49 gold pieces for it. Other places, it was 0. Now, Chandra...
Something you want?
...is holding on to the studded leather armor +1. He's only going to give us 83 gold for it. However, the padded armor +1 will get 325 gold, so I guess we'll sell that to him. We only have 5 gold because I was trying to scribe some scrolls, and I was only able to scribe 2 scrolls, and it pretty much ate up all the money that I had. So I have 3 more scrolls that I have to scribe for sand. Kalurdan Smooth Hands Armor. What is this? Okay, this is a just regular leather armor. Your max dex is 6. It's +1. It gives you spell resistance 14 and bonus versus evil +2. I don't think it's worth the money. What does this do? It gives you resistance acid 5. Dark steel does. Gnomish magnetic armor. It just gives you spell resistance 12 in addition to being a +1. Half plate, hide armor. Ooh, an Emissary shield. We don't see much of the Emissary until Massacre the Betrayer. This one gives you spell resistance too. It's a tower shield. But no full plate though. Oh, full plate +2. Okay. Too bad we can't afford any of it. Some mithril scale mail. So your max dex would be 5. So this is good if your dex is 20. Anything mithril that's armor is pretty good. Studded leather armor +4. Interesting. So he wanted 83 gold for that. Let's see how much we can get.
You have need of me?
Over here with this guy. Let's see what you have for sale.
Something you want?
He'll also give us 83 gold. Let's just sell it. Get it off of our hands.
Yes.
Also, there were some conversation options that we didn't pick with this guy earlier, so let's do them right now. Hey, back again? Wishing to see what I got, eh? Do you know anything about what happened to Ember? Haven't heard much more than the rumors, though that idiot Elgun claims to have been there. Even fought the attackers, he says. Puh. So I heard. You doubt his story? Man can't handle a butter knife, much less a stout blade. I took pity and tried to teach him a few tricks, but he was hopeless. We should bring this little fact to Elgin's attention. We need to take some of the wind out of his tails, and quickly. What's the news in Port Last? The usual. Luskan lusts after our harbor, and Hyramos frets. Ember's massacre made folks here a bit uneasy, but it's caused my business to pick up. Alright. So Sand mentioned that we should confront Elgin with this news, so I'll meet you back in the Alliance Arms Inn. Okay, here we are in the Alliance Arms Inn. Let's have a word with Elgin over here. Back again. I'm sure I can spare some time for you. Let's talk about Ember. Sure, alright, what do you want to know? I just said you could barely handle a blade, yet you managed to kill many of these attackers? What? He's wrong. I didn't need his training. I learned to fight someone else. Look, it's obvious you know I wasn't there. What do you want from me? Why did you say you were there? Free ale and the attention of women, of course. You think someone like me could get that otherwise? Tell me what actually happened. I had heard that there was a dryad in the Duskwood, so I figured, well, you know how dryads are with men, I mean. Oh gods, how predictable. I think dryad legends do more to get men lost in the woods than dryads themselves. I didn't get too far in before the wolves chased me away, so I decided to stop in Ember for a while. I saw the smoke from Ember, so I didn't dare head that way. By the time I got back to Port Last, people were already talking about the massacre. No one around here seemed to know what really happened, so I figured I might as well embellish my involvement. No one's getting hurt, right? Lies serve no one. Someone may be harmed by the tales you're telling. Which gives us 1 point towards lawful. Good, we're trying to go that way anyway. Oh please, all the harm's already been done. Everyone thinks you're a witness if Ember's attackers hear about you. Oh no, I didn't even consider that. Everyone, I have an announcement. That should keep his mouth closed. We didn't need him spreading any more of those wild tales before the trial. Well done. Let's move on, and we got 500 XP for that. Alright, now we can go back to Ember. So, let's head on to the exit, and there's actually 2 exits to the world map right by this place, which makes it kind of convenient. Okay, here we are. And before we head on out, let's try to cast Awaken on Bishop's animal companion. The target animal companion gains +4 strength, +4 con, plus 1d10 wisdom, and +2 to attack. Now, this might only work for our specific animal companion and not someone else's. Let's try it anyway.
Mutatus tangire.
No, apparently it doesn't work like that. So let's get rid of it. Instead, I guess we'll pick... how long does this last? 18 seconds plus 6 seconds per level? How about Mass Contagion? I like giving everybody diseases.
Yes.
I know that didn't sound right coming out. Anyways, let's head to the world map. Okay, so we can go to the Duskwood or we can head on to Ember, so we'll do that. And then we'll head on to the Duskwood later. It's efficient, whoever did this. They took care to secure the perimeter first, then moved in. Look, you can tell from the position of the corpses. Wouldn't put it past Luskans. They usually don't bother trying to place blame elsewhere, so they may have made mistakes. I was just traveling through here last season. There was the quartermaster's house, and Elaine's home. By the gods, who could have done this? These villagers, none of them were soldiers. It would have been a massacre. My dear, it was a massacre. Come, let us see what we can find. Okay, so we have some wyrmsage to sprinkle on these corpses. That's this one, Naya's Duty. Let's try to get close and... Hold on a moment, I heard something moving in the well. I heard it too. It could be a survivor, or one of the murderers. I say we find out. So now we can click on here and go to it. But let's see if we can find that. Oh, I still have this? I didn't sell it? Well, I'm gonna have to go back to port last and sell this thing.
Something you want?
See, your thing got rid of.
You have need of me?
Anyways, where is this wyrmsage that we have to sprinkle? Is it a potion? I didn't think it was. Wonder where it could be. How do we get so much liquor? Well, it's got to be around here somewhere. Maybe it's one of those things where somebody else has to click on. You don't have it, do you? No, I gave Bishop one of the silver shards because this one was redundant with another one of the shards that Janek was carrying.
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
I am listening.
No. Does anybody have this wyrmsage? Or is it just one of those quest items that you're assumed to have and doesn't appear in your inventory?
Yes.
You have need of me?
No, I'm not finding it anywhere. Let's check the journal. She asked you to sprinkle wyrmsage powder on the villagers' corpses to prevent them from rising as undead. Did we not get this powder? Because we can't really click on the corpses. I'm gonna have to find out where it is. Hold on a second. Okay, I figured out where it is. It's this bag right here. I was confusing this with the lich dust that we're carrying. And what am I doing with this anyway? I should give this to Quora. Let's give these items over to Sam because he has the capability of grinding them up.
Yes.
So I believe you had something too to give him.
I am listening.
And you do too. Yes. Okay.
I concur.
Oh, you know what? We could give you a belt. Let's
I
do
will
that.
lead now. Follow.
I think it is time everyone marched behind me, your new glorious leader.
Okay, let's have you grind up these things in the meanwhile. And I did buy some wands, but it turns out that it's going to require more money than we have to put some good spells on these wands. So I don't know where I'm going to get the money to do this, but I played this game before and the money comes eventually. I just can't remember where. I think from like a dragon hoard or something like that. Alright.
I will lead now. Follow.
So probably the best way to go about doing this is just to put this down here and then we'll just press 0 on these bodies. Alright. There's one. Let's go over here. And we're just going to go around everywhere. What about over here? Yeah, here's one body. There might be something else. Oh, there's a cat. I wonder if we can use it on the cat. Hold a moment, look at this. But Sand, you're way over there. It's just a corpse. I left a lot of those behind since leaving West Harbor. This corpse is unusually discolored, much different from the usual decay. Good eyes, what does it mean though? And we get 1 point of influence. Just doing my job. The sooner I put together these pieces, the sooner I... These wounds are superficial, not deep enough to kill, and the scent, coupled with the discoloration of the skin here and here, This man died from poison, and an unusual one at that. You won't find it in any of the apothecaries or potion shops in Neverwinter, but it is a local favorite among several of the less friendly assassins guilds in Luskan. I don't even know how you can tell that. Trust me, I've seen a lot of death over the centuries. We got 400 XP for that. Let me take a sample from the body. I think it will serve as a valuable piece of evidence. I think we should keep searching for more clues. There may be other items that Ember's attackers missed in their haste. Alright, so let's continue on. We don't want any undead cats roaming around. What, it doesn't work on the cat? I wonder if I was surprised about that in the first run through of this game that I did. Well, there's got to be more around here. Aha, the quartermaster's log. That's another piece of evidence. But first, gotta find the bodies. There's one. So there can't be that many left. Maybe over by this other exit to the world map. Wait a minute. Here's one. But apparently that's not all of them. Nope. There's at least one more. Actually, there's two. What's with all the dead cats? Alright, so that's it. That updates our journal. You sprinkled Naya's wyrmsage powder on all of the corpses in Ember. Hopefully this will allow the villagers to rest in peace. All that remains is to return to Naya and tell her that the deed is done. Now we have to check out this log. Seems we found the quartermaster's log. A little charred but intact. Let's see. Sure did keep a lot of notes. It's not as complicated as it seems. In fact, over the past few weeks, it doesn't look like many shipments actually came into Ember. Not even from Luskan? That's odd. Not if Luskan knew there wouldn't be any reason to send shipments anymore. We get 400 XP, which would mean they knew the village would be destroyed. Let's save this logbook for the trial and see if they can explain their curious foresight in this massacre. I think we should keep searching for more clues. There may be other items that Ember's attackers missed in their haste. Right. That would be down this well. This well stands silent, untouched by the flames that ravaged Ember. A rope hangs down into its depths. So we're going to climb the rope. Maybe we'll find some more clues. Ah, it's Marcus. So you were hiding here, huh? And we get 750 XP for that. I knew I'd see you again. And you're finally here. I'm surprised you're alive. Me, too. I wasn't sure if I'd survive like I thought I would. So, it all happened like you said. Yes, men came. When I saw them, I knew they were the ones who would kill everyone. There was no place for me to hide except in the well. I watched them kill all the people. I didn't want to, but it felt important for me to see what happened so I could tell you. I don't care what you did. I need to know about the attackers. Numbers, descriptions. There were 12 of them, I think. They had dark armor, and one of them looked like you. I knew he wasn't, though. And how did you know that? When I really focused on him, he started to look different. I saw a man who was big and mean, like an ogre, but bald. This testimony could prove useful. We should take him with us back to Neverwinter when we're done here. You've been down here all this time? Yes. I knew you'd be coming here, so I waited. I'll take you to port last. You'll be safe there. I can make it on my own. I don't care. You're not my responsibility. I'll wait for you at the Alliance Arms Inn. Falgar always has some extra food and places at his hearth. Oh, I almost forgot. Here's the knife he gave me. It helped me survive down here, but I won't need it anymore. About time I got it back. Bye. And he goes, and let's check out Bishop's knife. Or his dagger. Well, apparently you didn't have this before. It improves your dexterity by 2, and you get extra slashing melee damage, I guess because it's only a piercing weapon. But this one will also do slashing damage, which is good against damage reduction. And it's keen, so the critical threat range would be 18 to 20, not 19 to 20. Or maybe 17 to 20. Yeah, I think it's 17 to 20. And massive critical's 1d6, so if we get a critical hit, it'll do an additional 1d6 points of damage. Well, it is Bishop's dagger, so we'll give it back to him.
Yeah.
Maybe you can learn to two-weapon fight with this thing. Of course, you need monkey grip for this greatsword.
You have need of me?
So why don't we explore this place further? There's a door here in a well. Kind of suspicious. Probably doesn't have anything to do with Ember, though. Oh, here's some ore. Let's get our 50 XP for that. Found a vein of ore. 50 XP. How close are we to leveling up? Pretty freaking close. Look at that. We might do that this episode. Now, when you find all these ores, when you talk to the miners later in the game, for each ore that you discover, they will give you ingots of whatever, like adamantine, mithril, dark steel. I wonder where this place is going to go. Oh, here's a trap. Too bad we didn't take Nishka with this. Well, I guess we don't have a choice. We're going to have to trigger it. And I even failed my reflex save, but I didn't take any damage. That's weird. Ulip. He is a goblin. More intruders! Wake up, wake up! Stay back or we'll kill you. I'm not looking for a fight, but I will defend myself. We already killed one intruder today. You go away now, or we kill you too. Tell me everything you know about this intruder. Use human, very fast, sharp weapons. He killed some of tribe, but we kill him too. Collect take his skull for trophy. Stick shiny stones where eyes used to be. We should find out more about this intruder. He could have been one of the ones who attacked Ember. Take me to Gleck. I wish to know more about this intruder. Why? An intruder was your friend? I'm getting tired of this. Let me talk to Gleck about this intruder now. You wait here. We see if Gleck wants to talk to you. Gleck say you can come inside. He not think you friends with other intruder. But that not mean we trust you. We watching you close. Still watching you, no sneaky moves, or we cut you up. Glek is a great leader. I'm sure you guys would think that. All you can do is talk about him, huh? So we're in the goblin camp inside the caverns. Oh. Glek is around here somewhere. Ulip tells me you wish to know about the intruder who came to our caves. You speak common well for a goblin. Why the surprise? I doubt you could speak our language half as well. You know nothing about me. Now tell me about the intruder. He was a most vicious warrior. We would have been slaughtered were it not for our magic. Good for you. Where's his corpse? In ashes, little of him remains. I kept his skull, his weapons, and his ring for myself. It's a shame there's no body, but the ring might prove useful. How much do you want for the ring? My tribe earned this treasure with our blood. If you desire it, you must do the same. Well, we could kill all of them and do it. Or we could find out some more. As long as it's not too much blood. What did you have in mind? We share these caverns with a number of giant spiders. They too possess magic and are formidable foes. They have recently built a nest in one of the adjoining caves. Too close to us by far. Destroy them all and the ring is yours. So it better be worth it. Follow this tunnel to the edge of our domain. You will find the spiders in the caves beyond. I'm not sure if there's treasure here that we could loot. Let's pull back and see. Doesn't look like there's anything here. Nor here. We still have goblins up here, so we don't need to put on any buffs. Ah, we have an injured goblin. And all they can talk about is Glek. Uh-oh, we triggered a trap. And there's a glow spider up here. And presumably there's going to be more down here, so we might as well put on some buffs. So I'll meet you back here. Okay, we had quite a lot of buffs to put on, but I think we're going to be better for it. So we have 2 undead working for us now. Let's head this way to the glowstone cave. Hey, there's a bunch of goblins here. Hey, why you here? You turn around. Go away. This is the glowstone cave. Only goblins allowed to visit stone. Wouldn't the stone be safer with your tribe instead of all the way out here? Why you ask dumb questions? Sacred glowstone lies by sacred pool. Always been that way. What's special about that stone? Gives us power and makes us strong. Strong enough to fight enemies like spiders. If we take this stone, we're leaving them at the mercy of their spiders. It is little wonder why they value it so much. I'm looking for the giant spiders. Wrong cave. Go back way you came. Take other tunnel. Keep going till stuck in web. Heh. Now we could take the stone and attack them, but yeah, farewell. Let's examine this. This remarkable stone glows brilliantly and emanates an unmistakable magical energy. And there's a pool around here that we gotta bring Grobnar back for later. We want to enchant the construct. We'll deal with the glowstone later. Okay, so we have some paralytic bolts. Let's see if they work on these spiders. Whoa, the glow spider can cast improved mage armor? Oh, I can't believe I missed. I rolled a 1. How about we throw... Let's throw a sleep spell at it. I don't think that worked. Okay, you have a summoning wand.
On your guard. Foes approach.
Do you have any other wands that we can give? Maybe a wand of missiles. We can get rid of that. We don't need that anymore. How about we throw tentacles their way? See if that works. Nah, they're too close now. Let's just back up and attack.
It was a mistake to challenge me.
Where are the dinosaurs? Where's the other one? We're supposed to have 2 of them. Oh, there he or she is, whoever it is. Maybe we'll get a venom gland or something here. Yep, spider venom gland. I think those can be ground up.
Listening, really?
Yields weak water essence.
Yes.
Well, let's move forward. Hey, here's Kestrel the giant spider. However, since we are in kind of cramped quarters... Oh, there's a trap here. Let's throw the black tentacles at the spider. Not there. At the spider.
I hear Chromie's poem.
And there's another trap. Well, at least the other spiders will run into it. Oh, you're seriously entangled, aren't you, Sean? Oh, look, there's some more ore. Alright, so that takes care of all the spiders. Let's come back over here. An enormous spider emerges from the shadows and scuttles towards you. Its massive abdomen glimmers with a pale, unearthly light. Uh-oh, looks like we've made another friend, and it's a big one. That spider looks unusually large, and its movements are odd. It looks like it's studying us. Looks like our big friend here is smart enough to figure out we're more trouble than dinner's worth. It doesn't seem to be attacking, but what I wouldn't give for a huge book to crush it flat right now. As it draws closer, the spider pauses, regarding you with a multitude of eyes. What do you want? For a long moment, the spider waves its mandibles, as if considering its response. Then it begins to scratch a symbol in the ground with its foreleg. The spider is highly intelligent. Why, those glyphs are close enough to my writing to... My, this is fascinating. The spider completes the first symbol, inspects it for a moment, then adds several more. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. It may be an outcast, and it looks hungry, but not for us. The Spider clacks its mandibles excitedly and scribbles another series of marks in the dirt. If we find you some food, we'll be back. The spider continues to regard you with its many eyes. It might have understood you, or it might not. So now we have to come back with food for it. The spider looks expectantly at you, chittering softly. Farewell. Well, we can head back and get that ring, or we can press forward, which is probably a better plan. We have another venom gland, and there's a trap there.
Listening, really?
Alright, grind that up.
Yes.
It's a web trap. We can go around it, though. Here's a corpse. Good one. So we get the Glorious Revolution. It's a heavy crossbow, and I think it's better than what we have. It gives you spell resistance 10, which is not any better than the robe we have. It gives you +2 attack bonus. And versus evil, it's a +5 weapon. The weapon we have now, the nimble crossbow, increases your dex by 2, but we have a belt that increases it by 8, so it's superseded. So by all means, that's what we're going to be switching to. In the meantime, this one, I guess we can give to sand.
I concur.
Oh yeah, you use longbows now, don't you? Well, maybe we can give this to Quora. You have a bow, correct? Yeah. So do
I am
you,
listening.
Yeah.
I think I can do that.
You have throwing axes. Let's put these down here.
Press the attack, quickly!
Alright, and we get some more ore, 750 XP. Now how close are we? Looks like about 25 points away. Man, so close yet so far. Man, I wish we could get another spider here. Well, let's go into the Duskwood. That's where this place goes to. Oh, and all of our buffs except for Eleni's have worn off. Something about this forest. I can't hear the trees. Their voices are strange. And our summoned creatures are gone too. There's something wrong with them. It's some kind of poison running up through their roots. Poison? Yes, the poison. It's like a brightness seeping from the ground into their branches. Maybe we can get to the source of this poison and try to heal this place. Oh, that gives us 3 points of influence with Eleni. That is my wish too. I'm glad we share the same feelings on this. I feel I must warn you, the trees of the Duskwood act as a damper on magical energies. My considerable talents may be reduced while I am here. I'm feeling odd too, a little sluggish. Yes, that lethargy you feel, it's coming from the wood. We should be on our guard. And we may wish to rely on physical force and keep our spells in reserve while we are here. Alright, thanks for the warning. We can adjust our tactics. And we gain 2 points of influence with Sam. Pleasure to help, to be honest. This little jaunt is turning out far more interesting than I had hoped. Might even thank Naval if this keeps up. But enough. Let me be silent. The Duskwood awaits. Hopefully we can find an enemy to attack. It'll get us some 25 XP. Go to the world map from here. No, let's make our way up the trail. Yes, we have dire wolves up here. However, we do have spell failures in place. See? Nothing's gonna work.
Yes.
You have a flame weapon. I don't want it to wear off. That's fortunate that that didn't wear off. That's pretty good.
I concur.
And we have
Yeah.
3 people
Listening,
in reserve
really?
I am listening.
who are using ranged weapons. So let's come up here. Yeah, good.
I suppose I could say something about a Luskan-bred dog or a host tower thrall, but really, it's not polite to say.
Maybe we can use some of these items in our inventory. Like choking powder, maybe? No, it's gonna get too close before we can. Where's the other dinosaur?
And looks like we have more lambs to the slaughter. Let's attack!
Let's get over here and attack these things. Oh, great, we leveled up. Let's take care of these wolves and then we'll level everybody up. You're out of ammo? You're kidding.
I concur.
Well, okay, I guess we can give some type of arrows
Enemies
to
are
you.
near.
It's a good thing you have a bunch. Alright, let's give some +1 arrows. Some acid arrows. These bolts I guess we can give to Janik. And some regular arrows. So let's equip the +1 arrows. Okay, so everything is going to get unsummoned after we do this. So I guess we can give you another ranger level. Why not? You're doing okay with that. And you have 7 skill points. So I guess we'll give you 1 into hide. Listen, move silently. Search, yeah, I guess we'll just set trap. Why not? Spot and survival. And you get camouflage. I wonder what that does.
Eleme Vogreni.
Camouflage. At 13th level, a ranger does not suffer reduced movement when using stealth in outdoor areas. Well, it's too bad that you don't have sneak attacks, because that would be really useful with that. You can go into stealth mode at will. In fact, you should probably just do that. Let's set his behavior to do that. Stealth mode, always be stealthy. That way nobody will ever attack him. Plus it'll be hard to spot him because look, he has 20 on hide and 25 on move silently. Next,
I concur.
we're going to level up Sand. And I guess we'll just continue to give him wizard levels. Let's do concentration, craft, alchemy, craft armor, lore, spellcraft. We have 1 more. I guess we could do heal, but nah. Let's throw the rest of these into craft armor. Next. Oh, now we have access to level 7 spells. Why don't you do Bigby's Hand? We're not going to do Banishment. We have the scroll. And I guess we could do Mordenkainen's Sword. We don't have that scroll either. I think we have this scroll. Or at least Naya has this for sale. Okay, we'll take these. And then as soon as I get the money, we'll scribe these and swap them with Janik.
On your guard. Foes approach.
Okay, let's check the inventory with the scrolls since we're going to have access to level 7. So mass hold monster is level 9. Mass hold person is level 7, so we're going to scribe this. Polar ray is level 8. Resist elements is a low level spell. Sleep, stone skin. Amplify is a bard spell. Summon creature 7 will scribe. Iron body's level 8. Banishment, that's the one that we had. It's level 7. And that's it. And then we'll have to buy Shadow Conjuration from Naya. So let's level you up. Okay, let's get out the paper. So you're going to be level 13. I'm guessing that's another arcane scholar. Yep, all the way up until level 16. That'll be your 10th level. So we should have 6 levels already. Well, it doesn't say, but yeah. Okay, another arcane scholar. So level 13, we're going to pick 1 in concentration. 1 into heal. 1 into lore. 1 into spellcraft. And 1 into use magic device. Which leaves us with 1 point to spare. Okay, next. Alright, now we get to pick 2 spells. Control undead, we could probably do. Single undead creature with up to 2 hit die per caster level falls under the master's control. Unless it makes us successful, we'll save. How about Finger of Death? That's a good one. Or Spell Mantle. No, that doesn't really last too long. This is an illusion spell, Solipsism. Unfortunately, it affects 1 creature. I like things that affect many creatures. How about Avasculate? Oh, it's still a single creature. Okay, so if we're going to do a single creature, it might as well be Finger of Death. We could do Delayed Blast Fireball. Nah, I'm going to do Control Undead since we're Necromancy. We're going to do 2 good Necromancy spells. And then we'll swap these with Sand as soon as we get some money for scribing. Okay, next. We automatically get the feat Improved Maximize spell. Okay, and the last one is going to be Improved Quicken spell. So let's check that out. What does that say? Improved Maximize spells, I think it can occupy a spell slot 2 levels higher than normal instead of 3 levels higher. Well, that's pretty good. Too bad we can't get, like, persistency. At level 15, I'm going to see if I can't get some persistent feat that's really useful. You know, instead of this... Oh yeah, we're going to need improved combat expertise, aren't we? Okay, well then shield proficiency I guess we can do without. Because we're using a crossbow. That's our thing. So let's scribe some of these spells. Banishment. Summon creature 7. And mass hold person. I think that was it. Yeah, then we have to go back into town for another scroll. Let's bring up the spell book. So we have 3 level 7 spells. Let's do Finger of Death, Control Undead. And... I guess that could be a good spell. Banishment.
I concur.
You only get access to 2, so you're going to do Mordenkainen's Sword and a Big Beauty. Get an extra level 4. Let's fill it with Ice Storm.
I will do what I can.
You also get a level 4 spell. Let's have you also do an Ice Storm.
Yes.
Okay, let's level you up. Now, when I get Eleni to level 15, I'm going to want to have her craft wondrous items so I can get access to the Greater Amulet of Health. No one else will be able to cast the required spell except maybe Giavi when we get her in our party, but it might be too late by then. So we have 5. Let's do 1 into concentration. Just diplomacy, even though it's really hasn't been helping. Listen, spot, survival. And that's it. You can summon your animal companion, and then
Something you want?
Chandra. We'll just have you take another fighter level. You can craft weapon. Guess you could do lore, taunt, whatever. Not parry. Craft armor. And that's it, pretty much. Okay, and now we got quite a ways to go for our next level. So hopefully we'll fight stronger monsters. Uh-oh, we got more enemies? Really? Really?
Yes.
Of course.
I hear monsters. Well, the monster music.
Yes.
Okay, so I was wrong. No monsters. But there will be monsters. Will we be able to defeat them? And what kind of monsters will we be? Find out next time! This is Big Low signing off. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. And Tango India.